Tonight's greatness in barbecue entertainment is partnered with the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads, the Barbecue Store, Chupacabra Throwdown, Team Cosmos Q Products, Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics, We Branded Promotion, Texas Oil Dust, Team Rectech, Texas Original Charcoal Company, Navy SEAL Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, Pinkerton Pit Barbecue, Mr. King Sharpening Services, Smoke and Magic, the All Fired Up Cook-Off, Laredo Roofing Solutions, Half-Fast Cooker, and the Chopping Block in Webster and Victoria.
If you're gonna put it in the box, put it in the box.
And stamp it.
My friends are alcoholics, and I'm competitive.
I call it bass boat.
Bass boating?
If you ever seen a bass boat go down the water and everything like that.
Oh, and he nailed it. Oh, shit. Hashtag bass boat.
Hey, what's up? I'm Cosmo, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing.
Hey, we got any more beer here?
Hey there, everybody. This is Aaron the Retro Guy, host of the Morning Roast Radio Show, and you're locked in to the So Smoking Gooder Show. Give it to them, fellas.
My name's Greg Minotti with Drop Time Smoke, and you are watching the So Smoking Gooder Show.
Your thing.
Hi. This is Donnie Howard with Twisted D Cookers, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show. Bullhorn worldwide, baby.
You're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show. Can you take the whole horn? You can't take the bullhorn barbecue, baby. Let's go.
Are you ready to turn up the heat?
1, let's go!
Because you've just tuned in to the one and only So Smoking Gooder Show. We're coming to you live from Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas. This is the show where we talk all things barbecue and brews, and you better believe we're here to have a good time. Get ready for the man who knows barbecue like the back of his hand, the guy who can tell you the difference between an IPA and a stout blindfolded, and the life of every party, your barbecue pitmaster and the host with the most, Rob Arocha. Whether you're part of the Gooder Gang or just here for the special guests, barbecue competition updates, or maybe even to rate some boxes, strap in, fire up those smokers, and crack open a cold one, because the So Smoking Gooder Show starts now.
What is up? Good afternoon, good evening. You know what time it is. It's a little after 8 o'clock on a Wednesday, March 19th, 2 days removed from St. Patrick's Day. Shout out to our favorite Irishman, Jody Flanagan, who did that intro, the last intro there. Well, welcome to the show. Like the man said, my name is Rob Arocha. I'm damn glad you're here. However you found us, some of you guys are on Facebook, some of you are on YouTube, and none of y'all are on Twitch. Why do I even continue to do it? I don't know. But it'll still go there. You know why? Because producer Ty's on it. He sets it up. He does all the legwork now. I just have to host the show. Well, welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to episode 299. That's right. One more for the big milestone. We got something planned for next week. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm just the host. Producer Ty is putting a lot of legwork in behind the scenes. I kind of got some hints. I got some, I don't know. I saw a video. Let's just say that I saw a video. So special things are happening next week. Can't wait for that. But tonight is all about episode 299, which was with CB Barboza of Dirty Smoke. Yes, we're going to have this man on here tonight from Uvalde, Texas. Can't wait to get him on. But you know what we got to do? We got to bring on our co-host and the producer to start this show. We're already 51K strong. Let's bring him in. Eddy Morales,
what up?
The Pit Father.
We don't need the producer
on
the
because
show,
no
like
one else is doing it.
And everything.
Ty, no one else is doing it. Let's do it. There it is. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
I think he got in trouble. I think he got himself in trouble. I don't know. I don't care. I don't
Man,
care.
I saw him like on an ad yesterday or today. It was like the Price Picks. That little
he's like sitting in the bleachers. Yeah, I saw that ad. Yeah.
All right.
So, man, maybe he's coming back.
He's around.
He's coming back. At least it wasn't something we don't want him to be pushing right now. after we got. What's up, Eddy? How are you? What's up, Ty?
Man, I'm good.
I'm good.
Ty, I think we got
baby.
What's going on? What's going on next week? You want to tease that? You want to wait for the top of the hour?
Well, I mean, you know, I've said for years that the show in the barbecue culture has brought a lot of insight. It's you know, a lot of people have come on the show and they've shared a lot of what they've done with their team. So just the show itself is part of the culture of barbecue in Texas and in the nation. And I've got people reaching out to me from everywhere just saying congratulations on the show and everything like that. Forward that to you. So I'm looking forward to paying homage to you and all you've done for barbecue, especially
to all of us.
This show.
All
Not even
us.
Talking about Bullhorn. Yeah, all right. Yeah,
awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, sir. We'll hear from Ty at the top of the hour. He is now the rundown for the Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics wrap-up recap and the Briscoe Ranch cook-off at the Crossroads upcoming event segment. I was able to, Ty said, I can handle that. And he did it last week pretty well last week, Eddy. And I get to go to, kick the tires and do all that while he's doing all that. What's up with you, Eddy? We were together this past weekend, setting up right next to each other.
Yep.
We went to the big barnyard cook-off.
Big barnyard.
50K out there. We all tried to get a little piece of it. I know you did. I did as well. It was fine. It was fun. Shout out to James and Erica Dodson with Limp Brisket. Steve Cumby with Rafter C. They were the GCs and the RGCs. Ty will run that down in the wrap-up recap. But what'd you think of that experience out in Dusty?
Man, it was dusty. It was windy as hell, but man, the wind didn't really affect me at all. Well, Saturday wasn't too bad, but we went. My wife, she wanted to go. Every time we're gonna go somewhere new, she'll see what's around or what she can do. And man, she found this like botanical garden and shit, and it was like 15 minutes away. So, anyways, man, we go, and it's like you can't see the fucking sunshine. It's just all dusty and shit. I'm like, man, probably be a lot nicer if the sun was shining and shit. But whatever. That's what she wanted to do. So it was cool.
I got up there a day early on Thursday. It's normally not my thing. I got up there a day early because of the winds. Got to sleep in on, hanging out with the barbecue family Thursday night. And then woke up, went to breakfast with Brandon Perriman and Chris Hatcher. And, of course, Diane. We went to a nice little cafe in Weatherford. Weatherford's a cool little town, by the way. It's a neat little.
Where'd y'all go?
We went to the Whistle Stop Cafe. It was nice. Really nice.
We went to, after we got back, we went to that same place that you and I and Josh.
Last year.
Yeah. I was like, man, this place. I was like, man, I've been here before.
Looks familiar.
This looks familiar, and I went through my phone. And I told Lisa, I was like, "Look, I've been here before."
Yeah, we had Hatcher had a big ass chicken fried steak. It was good. Anyway, we came back, had some time. I didn't have a lot to do because I had already prepped. Again, not normally my thing, but I was already prepped and ready to go. So I took a nap, man. I don't get to do that. Took a nap. It was beautiful blue skies. When I got up about 2 hours later, it was just, I felt like I was in a Mad Max movie. It was just dusty. I for whatever reason, I think I've said it on the show, I get a bunch of like space and Mars and all kinds of shit YouTube stuff sent to me because I just listen to it and watch it. And so I get more and more sent to me. It looked like we were on Mars. It was cool. It was just dusty and nasty. And all that time I spent cleaning the pits was pointless because
it
was done. But
I didn't even worry about cleaning my shit because
we had an okay weekend out there. 50K was up for grabs. Getting a call out there pays us some money. Shout out to David Mode with the Weatherford Chamber of Commerce or wherever he is. But that is a premier event. A lot of stud teams were out there this past weekend. They were paying out top 10 for all 4 categories, and jackpot or top 5 for jackpots. But I was able to snag a 4th place rib. Big Eddy bested that. What you got, Eddy? Ty, put him solo, Ty. Let's see what he got here, Ty. There it is, right there. 1st place rib. Shout out to Eddy. Let's do cheers, Eddy. That was all. There he is right there. David's in the house right there. Great to have you both there. Dave, you did a phenomenal job. From the time we arrived to the time we left, it was top notch. It was a great contest, even with all the wind. The elements out there was y'all did a great job. The tents stayed. I don't think I saw a tent that got away. Yeah, we're all pros out there. 70 plus teams battling out. Guys, go to that event. Last year we had 115. I know that there were some other events out there. I know the wind kind of scared some teams out there, but man, that pays. I don't even share what we paid, what we got out there, but
I don't give a shit.
All right, I got 1,300 for a 4th place rib,
and I got 2,800 for first. Man, fuck it.
I was looking at this.
I've made less with 3 walks and a GC than I have with one fucking. You know what I mean? So.
Absolutely. 10th place was 500, I believe, was what I heard. I was 2/10 of a point from an extra 500. That kind of stings a little bit, but man, what a great time out there. CBA did a flawless job out there. It was a good event, man. So put that on your calendar. As this weekend, we've got another nice paying event out there. We're gonna all be at the in Pleasanton, Texas, at the Eddy. You'll be there as well.
Man, I'll be there.
All right, we got the All Fired Up barbecue benefit. I think Ty, he has a flyer out there. We can post that real quick. But 15K. Not only that, he just posted Quattro D drums for 1st place.
I saw
chicken, a little shorty from Bobby Delgado. Beautiful. If Ty can find that and post that later, Ty, it's on their page, I believe. All Fired Up. They just posted a shorty.
A new one?
Yep. It just came up recently. So if you can find that and post that, please. There's a big Quattro D drum from Bobby Delgado. Nice shorty. It is airbrushed. It looks great. So, they got cornhole, if that's not your thing. I mean, barbecue's not your thing. They got cornhole out there. They've got all kinds of things going out there. Bands. It's going to be a big time out there. I can't wait to be out there. It's going to be awesome. I can't get out there until late. I'll be out there after 7 p.m. What's your arrival?
Man, I'll probably be there. My wife ain't going, so man, I'll be there early.
Nice.
I ain't working Friday, so man, I'll be there. I don't know.
Goat roping, chicken fried. Goat roping is a thing.
Bill said he was gonna be in there.
Yeah, let me find that real quick. I need to go over all this one last time. There we go, right there. Garen, that says 10,000, but they've upped it to 15K. So that is the 8th annual All Fired Up.
And they're paying top 10.
They're paying top 10. Absolutely. Turn-in times. They've got Kids Q pork chop at 7 on Friday. Dessert 7:30. Cook's Choice at 8. I'm hoping to be there in time for do some Cook's Choice. Margaritas at 8:30, and then of course Saturday menudo. What? You cooking that, Eddy?
Nah, probably not.
I got beans at 11. I gotta have some more of Carl's beans. And then, of course, we got the chicken, ribs, butt, and brisket, 12, 1, 2, and 3. That is this weekend there it is right there. Guaranteed $15K payout, updated right there. Boom. All right. If you're looking for a place to go, boom, there's first place chicken right there, all fired up. Atascosa. Say that, Eddie. What county is that?
Atascosa
County. Anyway, it's Pleasanton,
I don't
Texas.
know how they say it over there.
But that bird is looking pretty solid, and that pit is even hotter than that. Look at that right there. All right, so that's up for grabs this weekend. Big time. A lot of teams are heading out there. All right, we're 70K working right now. Let's get to the Gooder Gang. Eddie, you can pull down, and Ty can pull you down. I'll do some Gooder Gang shout outs. That's what we like to do on the show. We'll get in with our guest. All right, first in, Ty. Who was it? The Dude Barbecue. He said, "What's up, Gooder Gang?" Who else we got here? Keep it running, Ty. I got you. Mr. Keen Sharpening Service. He will be in Pleasanton on Friday and in Buda on Saturday. So if you need to hit up with Mr. Keen Sharpening Service, he'll be in Pleasanton on Friday and Buda on Saturday. Larry Vaughn, afternoon from South Jersey. Pitsing me off. What's up, Gooder Gang? Who else we got? Nicho, what's happening? Good evening, everyone. Chase Vincent. I got to see Chase this weekend. What's up, Gooder Gang? Who else we got here? Oh, there they are. There's an update right there. Daddy Dutch. Ty just sent you what you asked for. Lone Star Smokestacks Taquitos. This young man asked me, he's like, "We're heading to Whataburger. You need anything?" And I'm like, "Yeah, pick me up a taquito, bro." And then he gets back. Now, granted, it was like 2 a.m. at that point. On Thursday night, I was out. So he brought them, and I was gone. I think everybody was gone, though, by the time he got back. Michael Sistrunk, what is up, my man? Stephen Peacock, got to see him. Good evening. He did very well this past weekend. Mac Daddy, that's right. Jimmy Savage, what's up, gang? RGC, I believe. Bobby Ray Delgado, I'll see you this weekend. Gordo Q, what's going on? Renee Sanchez, Big 2 first place, pork and brisket out in Weatherford. Steve, Gooder Gang, Rob, Ty, and Eddie. Yes, I think I'll see you in Pleasanton, Steve. Did I see something like that? Los Gordos, both of you guys are out there. Jared McCrory did well as well in Weatherford. Bobby Delgado, what's up? My boy CB on fire, absolutely. Ricardo, I will see you guys in Pleasanton. Corby Simpkins, what's going on? Sam Demerit, what's up, fellas? Shaler Chapa, that is one of the guys behind the big all fired up benefit. There's John John Turner, chopping block. AJ George, I will say your name as well. Gordo Q again. Or who else we got here? Smoking and Toasting? Caesar Mejia. I sent you a TikTok, Caesar. What'd you think of that? There's Lance. I got to see him. Chicken fried in the house. This show keeps getting gooder. Thank you. Thank you, Billy. Stephen Powell. There's Pit Life. Johnny Maggs in the house. Twisted D. Donnie with a second place pork. Way to go, my man. My pits are burning. There's Kevin Hernandez. Steven Lozano. What's happening? Surge. What's up, Gooder Gang? Hashtag Bullhorn Worldwide. I need to add that one for sure. David Moat. There he is right there. Great to have you both there. Robert Michelle. I saw him as well. Gave me a sample of some rubs as well. I'll check that out. Harold Williamson. Got to see him out in Concant. Who else we got here? People are double dipping on me here. Let's go. Mark Pugh, what's going on? It's up from Fort Worth. Stephen Wilson, he's ready. Stephen Wilson. Samantha Cherry, are you going to be in Pleasanton, Samantha? Ricky Ruiz. Jordan Hernandez. El Dirty Dirt Boy. Nice. Joey Perez, what's up? Stephen Wilson again. Lance Meeks. All right, I think we're getting there. Uwe Braun, got to see him. My favorite German cook. That oil money. What is up, Kyle? Bobby Stewart, checking in from Terrell. Tongue, $2.99 already. Yes, already. It's only taken 7.5, almost 8 years. Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Gooder Gang. Thanks for watching each and every week. We appreciate you guys and gals. Y'all are the best part of this show, and this is why we do it. All right, let's bring Eddie back. Eddy. All right, you ready to do this?
Let's fucking do it.
What do you know about CB Barboza?
Man, that's my boy. It's always a good time when I see him, man, hanging out with him. And that motherfucker, goddamn, he kills it everywhere he goes. So
I'll bring him on because I want to get his reaction to what he's doing this year. What is that, Eddy? Is that water?
Oh yeah.
My boy,
trying to polish this bottle off, but fuck.
Yeah, my boy got some water in that dog.
Only drink it on Wednesdays.
I like it. Wednesdays and maybe Fridays a little bit. All right, well, let's bring him on, Ty. We're talking about the guest of the evening. This is a man that's killing it right now. He is second overall in the CBA point standings, and I think he's got 8 contests under his belt so far this season, and 9 of them are top 10s. And not only are they top 10s, he's the CBA World Championships. I think maybe smoking on the Rio. I got to pull that up here, but these aren't slap contests. He's doing well in everywhere he goes right now. We're talking about our man, the guest of the evening, Mr. CB Barboza from Dirty Smoke.
What's going on, doggies?
How are you, homie? Boy.
Pretty good. How about y'all?
Man, we're happy. Long overdue to have you on the show.
I had to sneak into this show, man.
Well, you're not sneaking in anywhere right now, especially after tonight. People are going to know all about you and what you're doing out there. But my man, you are killing it right now. How's it feel? Just the grind. I know the grind of barbecue, but how's it feel right now sitting early on in the season, but it still feels pretty good, I imagine.
Yeah, it's too early to start solidifying anything, right? But it feels good. Hey, man, we're just getting early. We're just getting lucky right now in the early part of the season. Hopefully we can keep it up.
You're not getting lucky. I said, so 8 contests and 7 of them are top 10s. You're in Laredo, you're in Concan, you're in Seguin at the CBA World Championship, 7, and the rest are all top 5s, 4, a 2, a 1, and a 1. Pretty solid, man. That's a good start.
Yeah, it's a good
start. The season. That's the way people find themselves chasing points. And what are the goals for maybe the rest of the year for you? I guess we can.
Man, we're gonna chase it. If it falls in our lap, it falls in our lap. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good cooks out there for sure. I mean, it'll be tough, but I think we're gonna keep taking big whacks at it at least. You know what I mean?
100%. Guys, if you have any questions for our guest of the evening, CB Barboza from Dirty Smoke, put them in the comments. Ty will highlight them and share them, and we'll ask him a little later. But let's get to know you a little bit, my man. And I know a little bit about you, but let's introduce you again. First time on the show. Long time coming. Thanks for coming on tonight. Appreciate you, my man. But let's introduce yourself to everybody, who you are, where you're from, when you started, that kind of thing, bro.
CB Barboza. I'm out of Uvalde, Texas. Head cook of Dirty Smoke. Man, we started probably back in 2021, the last month of 2021. At the Briscoe was our very first cook. And
just a little one.
Been trying to give it hell since then.
Yeah, so your very first cook was the Briscoe Ranch. I mean, obviously you're a hometown boy, Uvalde. That's a big one in Uvalde. Before you got started on that, how'd you hear about this sport of competition barbecue? That's a big one in Uvalde. That's what I think we're on our 14th year now. And so,
I mean, we always knew it was around because it comes here and that's a big one. And we've always said, man, let's try it. We never had the balls to try it, right? We backyard cooks. And we knew there was a difference between this kind of cooking and backyard cooking. And then one drunk night, man, they signed me up and we threw my hat in the ring there. And I walked away with 11th place brisket, I think 20th overall or something like that. So I was like, man, we were hooked since then, man. And we go out the very next weekend to Eagle Pass and we just get our teeth kicked in, right? Humbled us like that. From a hero to a zero quit.
Well, then barbecue guys, they hook you.
Oh, yeah.
And they pull you in, and then that money is theirs or whoever. I don't know whose it belongs to, but it belongs to the sport. Man, but your first time out at the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off was in 21, and at that point, that's already a very well-established, big-time attended by heavy hitters, and you still 11th brisket, 20th overall. That's solid, bro.
Yeah,
that's fucking gasher.
No shit. So you got your first time out, you got one of them coveted wooden them boards out there, the slice of whatever tree of oak.
Yeah, of oak. Yeah,
There
we hit
it is.
11th. Yeah, like that. We hit 11th brisket that year, and then we hit 11th brisket the year right after it too, back to back. I go, man, this shit's rigged, right? But it's not. We go to the next year, we didn't hit no calls in brisket. I go, man, got humbled.
My first year was with Case. This is prior to that, but no calls, and I've been blessed to, I believe, walk every time since. But that is a premier event. Wade and his crew, 3-time CBA event of the year, so they do an amazing job out there. But yeah, so you've been in Uvalde, so you've seen barbecue. I mean, you've one of the legends in Texas barbecue. His hometown is Uvalde. Yep. We're talking about Mr. Ernest Cervantes. What do you know about Ernest? And
oh man, he's a good buddy of mine. He's a good buddy of mine. We try to go as much as we can, go visit him and eat some food down in Seguin. He's just a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean? He's bad. So yeah, everybody, you talk barbecue in this town, his name's gonna come up. You know, in the second or first sentence of barbecue, his name's gonna come up. So,
and as
he's a legend. It's a legend.
As it should. He's inspired a lot of people that are cooking and they're watching right now to even get in barbecue, having a Texas boil on Pit Masters and showing his thing and his personality outshine. It was refreshing to see him. And yeah, he's on a lot of people's Mount Rushmore, maybe on yours. We'll hear about that later. But yeah, just a big inspiration for a lot of cooks out there. Eddy, I know you know our boy Ernest pretty well.
Yeah, it's my dog.
What a big inspiration. Anything for you before we get on?
So what?
Anything you want to add about our boy Ernest before we continue?
Y'all said it all. I mean, what more can you say? Great guy, great cook.
Absolutely.
Fucking cool as shit. Yeah.
We can't be remiss without talking about your partner in this thing, CB. Who keeps you going on that thing, man?
My wife Crystal, right? We're a 1-2 punch, what I like to call it. Man, she knows more about barbecue than half the guys I work with at work, right? Solid. I can't even say helper. I'm gonna say solid teammate, right?
Yep.
I tried one cook-off without her. Shit, my boxes were horrible looking.
Is that in Laredo?
Yeah. I remember I told you, man, it's the only one I've ever done without her. I think I got 10th overall, but couldn't do it without her. Won't even attempt it.
No, she's awesome. We see her in the barbecue game. She's awesome. But yeah, a lot of teams are doing well.
Okay.
There he is. A lot of teams that have a 1-2 punch, like you said, seem to do very well, and they get it. They're walking the stage more often than not. They're like, glad you called her a teammate. That's the way it is, man. They're big partners, and my wife is a big part of what we do. It's just, it helps out for sure when you're inside and doing what you do to prop a box or pull meat or check the tent, whatever the hell it is. They know, like you said, they know about barbecue as well. And hell, not only that, there's a lot of solid just women cooks out there to just killing out there. So awesome. Shout out to Crystal for doing what you guys do out there. So so this 2021 you started, you did one. I don't even really count that because Briscoe is December of 21. And then 22, what was y'all's plan up to now as far as 22, 23, 24, and then we're early in 25 right now.
Yeah, I mean we started very, very slow. I think next year we only did like 7 or 8 or maybe 10 throughout the whole year. And then it picked up to like 12 and 14, and then now we've already done more now than we have the whole first couple of years we started.
Right.
So we're hooked. You know what I mean? We're hooked. We like seeing our name up there in the top 10 for sure. So
you got a question, Eddy, for CB?
No, I was reading my boy Caleb's comment.
Just here to see Eddy. That's all. Yeah, he loves you some. He loves him some Eddy. CB, what's the we got. You do a lot of CBAs. Is there any particular reason you're doing more CBAs than anything else?
Just to chase the points, man. I like CBAs. I've done IBCAs too. I got a couple of IBCAs on my belt, but it ain't the same. I like all our barbecue homies and family that we have here. The music, right? I mean, I just like the way it flows better.
Well, you got 4 proteins in CBA. Which What are you hanging your hat on? What do you feel most confident in at the moment?
I think my pork's pretty good, right? But man, my brisket this year is on fire, right? And it's been the same brisket I've been running for a while already, but I don't know why it's hitting more this year. But I still feel like, even though I think I'm only 4th or 5th in pork, I still feel like my pork's stronger than my brisket.
I was about to say, man, I think your pork.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers always killing it in pork.
I mean, that's what all of my perfect scores are in pork. I think I have 1 rib and the rest are porks. But
look at that. No, he's just no big deal behind him. Look at it. And I saw Brian said this dude has more belt buckles than Cavender's Boot City. That's a Western wear company here in Texas. Y'all might have one out there. I have no idea. But how about ribs? Are you running the same recipe with ribs and pork? Or are they just not hitting?
No, they're different. They're different. Man, I think last year we ran same profile, same everything on it, and we did okay. And then it got cold on us. One started veering away from the other, so then we switched it up completely now. I mean, my ribs good too. Shit, I think my ribs number 1 too, right? So I mean, it tastes real good too, but I have more confidence in my pork and my brisket, I think.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at these. I need to do some better prepping, man. Let's see here. You are currently, like I said, number 2 overall right now. Chicken, Dirty Smoke is 8th overall.
Damn, bro, on my tail.
Ribs.
I already looked it all up, Rob. He's 4th in pork, 8th in chicken, 1st in ribs.
Damn it, boy.
And 1st in brisket.
Damn it, boy. All right. That's a good start, bro. That's a good start out of the gates. You know how to get that gate lead right now. Now you got to maintain. That's
the hardest part.
Yeah. There's a lot of solid cooks out there that are going to do it. They're going to chase you. But hey, I'd like to be in your position where you're at right now than where I'm at right now. So, it'll all even out at the end. But I'm excited to see what you do this year, especially if y'all decide to just say we're going for it and do that, because that's how it happens. You get out to a good start and then you're like, okay, all right. And then even if you do take a week off or 2 weeks off, and then you see like people creeping or whatnot, and you're like, all right, let's get back out there and do our thing. Eddie, you've done some points chases. You got any advice for this is his first points chase? I feel like.
Man, I've only done points chase once. And it was before CBA came about. So man, just fucking cook. Really, but I mean, I don't know. I'd like to start later on in the season. Man, this season I'm trying to chase them too, you know what I mean? So I got a couple proteins in the top 10, but man, it's all about how it ends. Like, man, starting it don't fucking matter.
Yep. For sure.
You know what I mean? So once everybody starts cooking, then man, that's when
it is that guy CB Roddy. What's up, Roddy? Roddy, I still need an intro for you. He does an intro for me anytime I see him live. He just never films one and sends it in. Firebox Barbecue, what's up? I got to visit with him this past weekend. They had a big call as well. Congratulations to you. He said, congrats, Rob and Eddie, on the walks this past weekend. Killed it. You as well, my man. Excuse me. All right. So CB, we talked about your deal. Now you're in 2025. We know what's in your short 3 years basically have been cooking. You've walked, what's your favorite walk at the moment? What's the biggest moment y'all have had right now for Dirty Smoke?
Man, I think it's the bashes. I don't know y'all seen those West Texas and South Texas bashes, man. We've done them 3 times, and
those look like fun.
It's a lot of fun. I've been lucky to GC one of them and RGC 2 of them, right? But Mr. Colin puts a hell of a show on. It's fun.
Colin Elworth, yes.
Yeah, I recommend everybody going out there and cooking that event. It's nice. I like it. There's one coming up April 26th, Kennedy, Texas.
And is a private event, right?
Yeah.
It's a construction, right? Construction.
Yeah, it's an oil field event. So
oil field.
You cook for an oil field company or any kind of roustabout company like that. and you get in. But everybody's got cooks in there, man. Bobby's in there, Kevin's in there, Sergio's in there, Aaron Cruz is in there. It ain't no walk in the park. That's for damn sure. There ain't no day
There's
off.
all ringers hiding in the back.
Yeah.
How about some of the majors that Eddie and I talk about on the show, like San Antonio, American Royal, Houston? Have you had the opportunity to cook any of those yet?
I did the San Antonio once.
What's up, Micah?
Last year, and I caught a 12-place brisket.
There you go.
That's the only time I've ever cooked it. The Royal, I got invited last year, didn't go. I got an invite. I'm going to get the invite this year, but I think we're going to do it. I think I'm going to go try it.
Awesome.
We'll take some help out there, and we're going to go to the Royal this year for sure.
That's a fun one, man. That's a big one. I feel like that's I don't know how you feel about it, guys, but that's just something that I feel like I had to do when I was starting out. Is like the Royal, you get the invites. I didn't go my first couple times. I got an invite, but once I went, I got hooked, and I haven't missed one since, other than COVID, because they didn't do it. But it's just a fun event. It's a big event, big community of barbecue cookers that you've seen maybe online or whatever, but you get to meet them in person, and it's just a good time. And Eddie's had some success out there. I've had a little success out there. It's fun to walk. It's one of those premier stages in barbecue to walk, and so it's just I'm glad you'll hopefully you guys get to go this year and get to experience that event, because it's a one of a kind. It really is. It's like all of them, all those big ones: San Antonio, Houston, Memphis, May. I've never been to the Jack, but I'm sure that one's okay too. But American Royal is awesome. Is awesome.
Yeah, we're definitely we're looking forward to it. We're gonna try it this year, see what happens.
It's fucking fun.
But I've never done a KCBS ever. One time I went to help out Crawford in a KCBS up in Amarillo. That's the only time I've ever been around one.
So y'all haven't done one yet?
Never done one.
Well,
never.
There's Cedar Fest is coming up.
We're gonna go.
Y'all are going.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, that's coming up next weekend.
Are you going, Rob?
No, I'll be in Alvin with the Team Bighorn Cookers. Aren't you going to be there with me?
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Eddie, I might take this dude up on him. He wants to bet 1,000. He gonna beat me. He probably ain't even gonna be there.
Who's that?
But that dude right there. Nah, Raul. He's always talking shit.
1K bet. I beat out it.
And I'll take it. I don't know if he means $1,000 or 1,000 fucking pennies, but whatever. 1,000 fucking shirts made. I don't know.
Well, if Raul is serious,
he ain't going.
He's not going?
Nah, he told me today he wasn't going.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, let's get some questions for CB Barboza, man. He's a I wouldn't even call him an uppercomer. You are now fully entrenched in Texas barbecue, my man. Has CB ever walked the streets of Bakersfield?
Oh, that's my walk-up song. That's why they said that.
Okay. That's a good. All right, cool. Very nice.
Man, but CB been killing it for a while. Like,
yeah.
I mean, people were like, man, he's killing it right now, but that motherfucker's killing it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, brother.
I've seen CB in Uvalde. We did Somerset. He was out there. You were at the very end with Somerset, and you had some big old drums or some really nice drums. I've seen y'all around, and it's been long. Me and him was like, when are you gonna get my? Not so much win, but I was like, hey, just keep winning, and I'll get you on. And he won this past weekend at GC, and I heard somebody told me it's like CB won somewhere, and I was like, I sent him a text right away. I was like, all right, bro, you're on Wednesday, and would you send me a text on Monday? Like, was I drunk or did you send? Or am I going to be on the show this past Wednesday?
Are you sure I'm going to be on, bro?
I didn't believe it because, man, it was a long time. I'll tell you when it was. It was in Victoria, right? And I said, when are you going to get me on the show, Rob? He said, oh, man, you got to win one first, right? And I'm like, shit, right? So I won my first one right later on, and I'm like, man, maybe Rob will come calling one this day. And I won another one and another one. I'm like, man, this Rob guy's never gonna come calling.
Fuck that guy.
fuck that guy. Right?
Fuck that guy and that fucking show.
So I always said, hey, when he comes calling, I'm gonna tell him, you know what, Rob, I don't want to be on the show. But that was a lie, right? He texted. I'm like, hell yeah, I want to be on your show.
Well, that was good. Yeah, I was in Weatherford, man, and somebody said CB just won. I was like, I immediately texted you. I was like, hey, bro, you're on Wednesday. And I think that was a little that was the whole text. It was like, you're on Wednesday.
That's it, right? I was confused as hell, right?
Like, what is that?
Yeah, I was confused as hell. I didn't know what you meant.
Well,
and I was like, oh man, I'm on the show.
Yeah. And then he sends me a text Monday. He's like, was I drunk or am I on the show this Wednesday? I was like, no, bro, you're on. Let's go. We're doing this. We're doing this. Well deserved. Like I said, long overdue. My fault. I really need to get Ty more involved on these people that, hey, watch out for these because, there's so many good cooks out there that are well deserved. David Cano's in the comments right now. This is the guy I got my eye on. He's Underground Smoke. You know this guy?
Oh yeah. Hey, that guy's on fire. David,
100%.
good job, bro.
100%.
Yeah,
young dude too. He's like 23, 24. I don't know.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's a young guy killing it out there as well. And so, David, if you're still watching, I got my eye on you as well. You're killing it, doing very well. I just had Carl on. Carl is that guy dove head first into competition barbecue. I think he started and has not missed a contest since. He documents all of it. I think he's a number 89. He's only been doing it for a little over a year. It's crazy how people get hooked on this thing. But hey, it's exciting and it's fun to watch. It's fun to see the up and comers. Keeps everybody on their toes. It's tough to win. I've said on the show, now is the hardest time to win in competition barbecue than it's ever been because there's so many good cooks. There's so many resources. There's so many, avenues. It's just it's a tough field out there. But as long as you can stay above the curve, that's the goal.
Man, sorry.
No, please.
Didn't you have? It's not about CB, but didn't you have Brian Fox on the New Year's show one year?
That was a couple years back.
But he said he'd never been on the show. And I was talking to him, and he said, "Man, I ain't never been on the show." I said, "Why not, bro?"
Brian has never. I guess if we're being technical, he's never had his own guest shot. It's time for him. I 100%. But Brian he took a long hiatus and now he's back. Right?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I guess he was working a lot but when he would cook, motherfucker would show up. He'd let people know he was there.
Just smoking around. He just said RGC. I will say his name a little later. Well, Ty will say his name in the wrap up recap. But are we getting on for RGCs now, Eddie?
No.
Hey, you can't lift the bar, dude. You can't lift the bar.
I can't. No, but he is well deserved.
It depends on what you RGC.
Yeah. Yes, true. Eddie was on for that's true. I had Eddie on for the CBA World Championship, but he followed that up with the GC in San Antonio. So boom, there it is. There's David. Hells yeah. I got my eye on you, bro. You're doing awesome. What's up, Ashley? How are you? David Cano is a badass. Yeah, Bobby Delgado. G-Waltz, the way David sits in front of his chicken cooker, babysitting it every 20 seconds, lifting the lid, touching it, moving it around. It's funny to watch, but he cooks a damn good chicken. All right. Is Brian? There he is. Brian's he's in the comments there. I've been winning for 4 years. Never been on this show, so don't forget. Brian, keep it up. That might just be a thing where we just never bring you on the show and you complain about it. But I'm just kidding. No, Brian, well deserved. If you want to see Brian Fox on the show, comment on there. We'd love to have Brian Fox just smoking around with his green drums. No, I'm just kidding.
He's off the drums now.
Is he? Oh, that's right. He got an outlaw, didn't he?
Yeah.
Got an outlaw. That's all good.
Speaking of, so CB, you cook on drums, huh?
Yeah.
What kind of drums?
I started on a excuse the dogs, man.
It's all right. Go ahead.
I started on a offset, man, when I first started, and I bought one drum and got another drum, and I said, man, screw this offset, and I went to drums now.
Nope.
I got cooked my chicken on a 4D drum, a little shorty, and the rest were just tall ones. I finish in a red tech when I do all my finishing in.
Oh shit.
Red text, it's good stuff, man.
So how many? You got 2 drums, a shorty?
Sometimes I'll take 3 for a 3 meat, and I'll take 2 for a 2 and a shorty for a I'll take 3 in the shorty for a 4 meat and 2 in the shorty for a 3 meat.
And you got the rec tech to finish.
Just finished, dude. That thing's
Bro,
brand new.
I mean, that's a recipe for winning right there. I already know about all that. I got 2 drums. I got my little shorty gateway, which I like, but I'm hoping to get a chicken one this weekend. We'll
There
see.
you go. Oh, yeah, you're a good chicken cook too, so you got a shot.
Appreciate that. You going to be out there in Pleasanton this weekend?
I might pull a big U-turn on y'all and head to Del Rio.
Okay. Well,
what's in Del Rio?
Del Rio's another 10 grand. State championship too. And from my house it's 45 minutes. So
what's up, Ricky? But look who just showed up. Get up, Chucky, Mr. Adam.
Oh shit,
Martinez.
Man, I heard Damn Von Poe's gonna be cooking Alvin.
No way.
That's what I hear. I don't know. People talking.
Hold up. He is Damn Von Poe. Are you saying Poe's gonna be out there?
No, Damn Von Poe he's bringing it back or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
He retired the name, but man, he says he's cooking like him. He's cooking like Damn Von Poe, Adam. So,
well, if Poe Meskin is watching, Paul Martinez, if you're watching, please visit in Alvin if you can make it out there. We'd love to see you out there. Adam and Michelle will be with Team Bighorn.
Just Michelle.
Eddy. Oh,
Adam's gonna be doing his own thing with Space City, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, in the same contest though, right?
Yeah.
Same. He'll be out there. So
yeah,
we get Michelle, Eddy, Robert Smith, Stacy, of course, is there. I think Phil is there.
Yeah,
Bill is there as well. He's got a squad. He's got a little squad out there. So what's that?
It said not Josh.
East Texas. Yeah, Josh is not there this year. He's going to be in Cedar. He'll be in Cedar Fest with you, bro. You have any questions that we can maybe help or dispel for KCBS event coming up?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be tough for me on the tenderness part, right? Because I cook my Texas tender like a son of a bitch. You know what I mean? I push it real hard. And I know you can't do that in the KCBS, so it'll be tough trying to pull it out sooner than usual.
What's up, Courtney? How are you?
Hello,
Courtney. Bro. David Cano might see y'all in Alvin. All right. Eddie, what advice? We'll talk ribs real quick. Temp wise versus CBA, Texas style cook-off versus a KCBS. What should he do out there? And it's kind of different because you're still in Texas now.
Still in Texas.
Right.
That's the thing. So with that one, man, I wouldn't change too much. And to be honest, man, I don't know if it's just me, but I usually don't change shit anywhere I go. Like, I cook my ribs to the same tenderness that I cook. I mean, my pork, I cook it to the same tenderness. And, man, I got a fucking perfect score, 180 first place pork at the KCBS Invitational. And it was fucking, it was butter. You know what I mean? So, I wouldn't worry too much about the tenderness, honestly. It's, man, yes, people say that, but man, getting to know a lot of these KCBS cooks, it's pretty fucking tender.
So they don't pull out your brisket slice and play with it and all that shit?
They can, but man,
they do with mine. That shit'll fall apart hard.
Yeah, I hear they don't, but I mean, you could have a judge that does, you know.
Well, let's go. Let's people that are watching. We don't do a lot of KCBS here, and Eddie and I have cooked a few KCBS. We've walked at the Royal, walked at some of the bigger contests. First place rib at Danny Dietz, KCBS here in Texas. Eddie, what were you? I'm just fucking with you. I'm just kidding.
Second. I think.
But CB,
I had a fucking first place pork.
There it is, right there. But what Eddie? We'll talk about pork real quick. But chicken, what are you gonna? Are you have a game plan? Are you doing legs? You doing thighs? You can't do.
I've been running thighs.
You've been running thighs, even in CBA.
For that, just for the Royal. I've been running thighs in CBA to practice every weekend for that.
Oh, little gringos in the house. That is a KCBS master certified judge. So this is perfect. Did I meet Matty Max in Weatherford? Is he from Australia, or are you talking about Stephen Peacock? Because I didn't recognize Stephen. He's dropped about 60 pounds. Yeah, I did meet Steven, and I did meet the Australian team, if that's what you're talking about. Little Gringo again is in the house, so perfect opportunity to talk some KCBS real quick before we get to the top of the hour. And of course, we got your Mount Rushmore barbecue homies, and of course, we got to still talk some Texas barbecue. But so you've been running thighs, you said, right?
Just for the KCBS reason, yeah.
Okay. And then do them exactly the same, right, Eddie?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
for sure,
100%. Ribs. I like to take my ribs here in Texas about 212, 211, 212, 213 maybe. I think that might be a little too high for KCBS, but Eddie says he does the same. I don't know what he's pulling his at here in Texas. I would hover around 210 is what my suggestion would be to you.
Yeah.
And I've hit a 4th place rib at the Royal doing that technique. So same exact flavoring, nothing changed. Processes everything. I just pull them, a couple degrees, 3 degrees earlier.
A little tighter.
That's all.
Yeah,
and they're still loose.
I walked the rib with the fucking soft ass rib. So
I push mine to the limit. First, I put all the bones in the box and then the meat on top. I mean, I push it to the limit. You can't have to be careful messing around with those things.
Pork, I would say do the exact same thing you're doing here in Texas. Do it up there, even though you'll still be in Texas.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what you guys are pulling your monies at. I like to push past 209, 210, not too much further than that. I'm pulling there. I'd say you do the same thing. Little Gringo doesn't have a Facebook. What? And then brisket. We like a tender brisket, but don't ask me about brisket. I'll leave that to Eddie. Eddie, talk about brisket, bro.
Man, I took a KCBS class, and it's fucking soft. You know what I mean? And it was almost Texas tender. So, yeah. And whenever, again, I had a fucking, and I, not trying to brag, but I had a first perfect score brisket at the KCBS also, and it was also very soft. Exactly how I cook it in Texas, with the fucking bark and everything. And man, people are like, man, KCBS don't like bark. Well, they fucking like mine. So
yeah,
man, I'd cook it soft. If you want to pull back maybe 1 degree, but soft, bro.
AJ George, he GC'd this past weekend. And Outlaw, I just cook my normal recipes. I'll be at Cedar Fest as well. I mean, as far as your flavoring, don't change anything. Your techniques and how you cook it. I just feel like it's for us. We already know.
Pull it one less beer.
There you go.
There you go.
One less Budweiser 0.
Now the thing you got to do is prep, because it comes so quick, man. At the 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Once you're, basically you're gonna hand your box to Crystal. She's gonna go, and then you start working on the other box. And when she comes back, you give her the next box, and then. But the cool thing about it is, after an hour and a half of 12:31, 1:30, you're done. It's a different feeling. It's different. But I love that. I love that aspect of KCBS. I love doing different kind of contests, like Eddie and I talked about a couple weeks ago in Houston. I love just the different from the everyday cook-offs that we do, all the cookie cutter ones that we do. It's fun to go and do a different one where you have to mentally challenge yourself as far as being prepared, being ready to, accept that different, 30-minute turn-in challenge. In Houston, you got all kinds of different aspects, variations that you're doing. It's just fun to do something different, right?
Yeah. And I think people worry about the tenderness too much, which I think it's the timeline, bro. That's where you need to get a timeline down. And man, I like to have everything done before chicken turn-in.
Yeah, you're gonna have to on that kind of turn.
And I do that in IBCA. I do it in everything because of KCBS. Like, I always cook my KCBS timeline. It's just easier for me.
Yeah.
If you guys have some KCBS, like AJ pointed out, I cook my own normal recipes. Little Gringos in the house. Do you want the meat to be a little more than just sitting on the bone in the KCBS? we're talking about ribs, I guess. Do you want the meat to be a little more than just?
No, you're saying you do. Well,
You do
CB
want
said
you do want. Okay, I'm sorry.
You want
Do you?
CB was like, man, I cook the bones separate and whatever he said.
Did I just become dyslexic?
And you do it every week, but we never say anything.
My wife is a I can't even say dyslexia teacher. Maybe I need to be a student. That's how I met her. I was one of her students back in the day. Just kidding. That's a joke. Tenderness is based on mouth feel. Yes. All right. What else, CB, before we get to the favorite part of Eddy's favorite part of the show for Eddy? We're going to do the, Ty will come in and do the upcoming event segment, the wrap-up recaps. We'll get to highlight some of these guys that did very well this past weekend, guys and gals, excuse me, and then Mount Rushmore, barbecue homies, and then some rate my boxes. I do have some questions, some fun questions from you, though. Any hobbies prior to barbecue? What was your hobby, man? What was that thing?
Hey, definitely not exercise, as you can tell. No, man. If I wouldn't be doing this, I'd probably be doing fishing and drinking more beer every damn weekend. Good thing this came around. I used to ride a bunch of motorcycles, but good thing this came around. We can do it as a family now.
Yeah.
Just me going off, burning off on a Friday and coming back on a Sunday. You know what I mean? It's more family orientated now.
What kind of motorcycle? Harley? You talking Harleys?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. I made that poster that first, and I sent it to him first, and he's like, "Bro, I need to get on a shot." And I was like,
Hey, he put the picture. He goes, "Hey, is this good? Is this good for the flyer?" I go, "Man, that picture looks like I need some Ozempic."
And I said, "What did I tell you?"
Let me fix it real quick. And then he crapped me out and made me skinny on the picture.
Let me see. Post the flyer.
I said, "I got you, bro. I got you." No, it's the one we used.
I haven't seen it. Well, I saw it, but I don't remember. I didn't pay attention to it, I guess.
Because it looked so good. I hooked the boy up. What about football? You follow football?
Dude.
You look like you played football. Did you play ball?
Yeah, I played ball.
What sports did you play growing up in Uvalde?
Football and baseball.
All right, nice. Yeah. Very nice. Baseball, let me guess. You were a first base, second base, or catcher?
First base.
First base. There you go. Big target.
Yeah.
I like it. How about football?
A guard.
A guard. Okay.
Both of them. Left
and right. Y'all do any good in Uvalde?
Man, not back then. we weren't that good. I mean, we always get our ass kicked, right? But it was a lot of fun.
And who's your you follow NFL? Who's your team?
Yeah. It's gonna be the Saints, buddy. I'm a big Drew Brees fan. All those
years.
Yeah.
I would not have had that on my bingo board. What's up, Steve O? Steve O killed it again in Weatherford. That's another one that's got very little cook-offs, but kills it when he does. Stephen Oler from Big O's Barbecue. Little Gringo still talking about KCB. Tenderness is not really subjective in KCBS, Donnie. They teach you tenderness standards. That's true. That is true. They do have a class about it. Taste is subjective. All right. Anything that we want to talk about? You'll still have time to give shout outs to people that support you later on in the show. But talking about Dirty Smoke, appreciate it, man. You guys, 3 years, killing it. That's a pretty strong start. Like you mentioned, 1 in 21, but really in 22 you did 8, 23, probably maybe 10, 12, but now 24, 25, you're finding the groove and you're killing it, man. I love watching what you guys are doing, man. It's fun.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna hit it hard for sure. We'll see where the chips fall at the end of the year.
He could have been a pitcher, man. Get some you pitch from your legs. You pitch from your legs. He could have been a pitcher for sure.
Well, I'll pitch, but I definitely won't catch. You know what I mean?
What's your pop time?
My pop time?
Your pop time.
Now or back then? How about that?
How about now? 3 seconds.
You seen me sit on that chair and look at drums?
I'm just messing with you, bro. CB is one of Gordo homies. Yes, all right. Very nice. We're going to talk homies here in just a minute. But Ty, are you ready to do the rundown, man? Because I am ready to go
Yeah, I'm ready.
Tires. All right. So CB, we're going to drop you down. You got about 10 minutes because it's I think it's a little longer. You got about 6 to 7 minutes. Eddie, same for you and same for me. Ty's going to do the wrap-up recap of the upcoming event segment, and then we'll come back with the Mount Rushmore and the barbecue homies and some rate my boxes. And then we'll here we go. All right, Ty, it's all you, bro. Thank you very much, man.
You got to upload the stuff. I don't have the actual slides.
Oh, that's right. I got it right here. Play some music while I'm doing
I'll get
this.
us some. What are we doing first? The upcoming events or wrap up?
We'll do the upcoming events.
All right.
And you get a highlight. Big. That one. And I will get the other one up for you. And I'll pull it down once it comes up. Hold on one second. There's that one. I need the wrap up recap.
Yeah, we'll fix this better next time.
We'll get it ready.
We'll get it ready. I didn't really know that I was going to be doing it exactly. So let's see. Here's what we got coming with the upcoming events over in the Champions Barbecues Alliance. We have the All Fired Up Barbecue State Championship in Pleasanton, the Cajun Throwdown in Lamarck, Texas, the second annual Border Classic. All three of these are state championships, and the second annual Border Classics over in Del Rio, Texas. As you say, as we talked about earlier, it's now a $15,000 payout, and they are paying the top 10, as they said on the show last week. And let's see. Yep, guaranteed $15,000 payout. Over in the IBCA, we have the third annual NGE County or Cook-Off, Normandy, Texas. We have the ABC Pro Rodeo Cook-Off in Lubbock, Texas, and the Buck's Backyard Barbecue over in Buda, Texas. Two of those are state championships, and then Buda is not. And then over in the Outlaw, we got Freedom is Not Free Cook-Off in Granbury, Texas. That's the state championship. And we have the Limestone County Go Texan in Groesbeck, Texas. That is a state championship. Cool events going on there in Outlaw. Over in KCBS, we got the Okefenokee Smoke in Waycross, Georgia. It's a state championship. The Torrey Island Barbecue Throwdown in Belle Glade, Florida. That'll be a state championship down there in the Sunshine State. The 7th annual Quoth Barbecue Championship in Olaf, Kansas. Oh, that's Olaf, my bad. And then Barbecue Gives Back Day 1 and 2 in Urbana, Virginia. Both of those are state championships. That'll do it for the Uvalde, Texas Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off upcoming events. Now we will switch over to the wrap-up recap for what went on the last couple of weeks. Let me just make sure Rob is not there. And let me tell you what I really wanted to do this for, Gooder Gang. So as you know, next week is the 300th episode. So what I want to try to do is I want to get, if you guys want to send me some videos, something like this one right here.
Hey, this is your fuck. God damn it. Hey, this is Tony Tanaja with Why Not Barbecue, and you're watching the Soul Smoking Gooder Show. Congratulations on your 300th episode. It still sucks.
Yeah, something like that. All right, Champions Barbecue Alliance and the Christine Volunteer Fire Department Cook-Off. The grand champion was Crystal and CB Barboza. Whoa, congratulations, brother. With Dirty Smoke, and the RGC was Getting Sauced and Smoked. I don't have a name there. The Barnyard Cook-Off, the grand champion was Erica and James Dobson of Limp Brisket, still one of the coolest barbecue names there is. I actually worked for Limp Biscuit before I joined the military. I worked security for them in Jacksonville. So I got a cool story for you next time I see you, James. The RGC was Steve Cumby with Rafter C. The second annual Yellow City Barbecue Shootout, the grand champion was Fat Monkey Barbecue 2, and the RGC was Peyo's Barbecue. The Taste of Tejas Barbecue Cook-Off, the grand champion was Game of Smoke, and the RGC was Cesar Mia with Smoking and Toasting Barbecue.
Cesar Mejia with Smoking and Toasting Barbecue, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show.
That dude's cool. All right, over in IBCA, the 12th annual Bruno Hall Barbecue Cook-Off. The grand champion was Richard Cruz with Booyah Barbecue. The RGC was Stephen Foster with DNS Barbecue. With the 9th annual Guns and Hoses, the grand champion was Caleb Williams with Kicking Cajun Smokehouse. And the RGC was Bryce Henrick with Double B. The Brews, Use, and Barbecue, the grand champion was Dakota Dixon with West Texas Smoke. And the RGC was Bobby Haggerton with Bo Diddley's barbecue team. The IBCA Spring Fling Battle Barbecue, the grand champion was Jen and Tom Clark with JC's Good Old Boys. Congratulations, JC's Good Old Boys. Just good old boys. They haven't meaning no harm. Love you. I'm the best dishwasher on that team, OG dishwasher. Congratulations to Tom and Jen. And the RGC was James Roby with Flirting with Disaster. And over in Outlaw, we had the Red River Classic. Grand champion was AJ George with Okie Folks Barbecue. The RGC was Tim Esch with Tiny E Barbecue. At the Spring Shindig and Shenanigans Barbecue Cook-Off, the grand champion was Aubrey Hart of Heart of Texas Barbecue, and the RGC was Clint Collier with Mama Tried. Over in Lone Star, we had the Rattlesnake Roundup. The grand champion was Matt Haas, and the RGC was Steve Palma. And then over at the Kima Elk Salads, the grand champion was Lauren Riojas with Loud and Heavy Barbecue 2, and our boy Brian Fox with Just Smoking Around. In KCBS, we also had Smoke on the Shores Barbecue Cook-Off, grand champion Bill Hean with Triple H Barbecue. And RGC Rooters and Tutors Barbecue. Like I got to know where some of these names come from. So when we get, if you see these in the comments, tell me where some of your names come through, because I wonder where Triple H comes from, because I'm a big wrestler. All right, Danuba's Barbecue and Brewfest. Grand champion was Meat Candy Q, and the RGC was Big Boys Barbecue. And the University of Arkansas Barbecue Cook-Off, the grand champion was Hollow Q, and the RGC was Woodhook Barbecue. And lastly, the Back Porch Jam and Hillsboro Cook-Off, the grand champion was Tillman Smoke, and the RGC was Smoke and Ash Barbecue. And that'll do it for the bull printing wrap-up recap. And here's your host, Robert Rocha.
Sponsored by Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics. You need any wraps, graphics, signs, decals, whatever it may be, hit up Cheeto with Bull Printing Wrap. Great job, Ty.
Yes, sir.
Little Gringo says that's our contest. Smoke on the Shores. Huge field of top-notch cooks battled it out there in Tennessee. Teams from 26 different states were there. Who are the team name? Again, forgive me. I'm not up on all of the Rooters and Tutors. Yes, Rooters and Tutors comes from the movie Friday, from the Rooter to the Tutor. Nice. And who are the head cooks there with Rooters and Tutors? I do feel the same way, Brian. I think KCBS has some of the good team names. I love there's a team name. Their team name is With a 180. So when they get called, With a 180 is their team name, which is awesome. Who wants to hear Ty's limp biscuit story? I do. Ty, get your butt back in here before we get old Eddie and CB back. But I want to hear this story, bro.
Oh, the Limp Bizkit story? Okay, well, I mean, the Limp Bizkit story kind of starts with me. I moved to Canada. My parents let me to move to Canada because I wanted to work on a fish boat. So they allowed me to move up there. This is in sometime in late 95. So went off to college, didn't like that. Ended up working on a fishing boat. Came back to Jacksonville, Florida after, a little bit of a vacation. Started working at World Foot Locker, and I needed a night job because I needed more money. So I started working security in clubs. When I started working security in clubs, I was working a lot of events to make extra money. And there was a band on the circuit there called Limp Bizkit. Well, they started doing a lot of shows in Limp Bizkit, and I happened to work at a lot of the clubs, 3 or 4 of the clubs they would play at.
So this is before they were Limp Bizkit.
Oh, absolutely. They were called Limp Bizkit, and they had most of the band, but when I worked with them, they didn't have DJ Lethal. So long story short, I worked at the Milk Bar, Club 5. I worked a bunch of different events at the beach. So I just got to the point to where I was working with them right up until they got a record deal. And then they went off and got real security, and I went off and joined the military. We both lived happily ever after. I still keep in touch with John Otto, the drummer, on Facebook. So cool band. They get a bad rap, but most of them are pretty decent musicians. So there's my Limp Bizkit story.
Awesome. I did see a video during the break here from Tony tonight.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
What do you mean sorry about that? What is
well, I didn't really want you to see it. So, we got people that really appreciate you. We got a 300 show coming up next week. So, I've reached out and talked to some people, and some people have reached out to me, and yeah, they're really appreciating the place of the So Smoking Gooder show, yourself, and Bullhorn as a whole in the cooking community. So it's fun to see the people interact.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm not going to pretend like I didn't know a little bit about that, but I'm excited to see it come. I'm excited to see what you're going to bring to this deal, because Tony's video was awesome. I like the fact that he still, stayed true to Tony and said it still sucks. I totally appreciate that. Top fan Tony. I appreciate that. So next weekend is our 300th episode, which is a big deal. I don't know how many shows get to this level as far as a podcast. Not very many. It's like a top 1% that continue to get to this level to where you have a 300th episode. So, not trying to pat myself on the back, but I am going to pat myself on the back.
I'll pat you on the back. I try to do it. I talk about it all the time, what the show does, what, Bill and Phil's show does. They've got producer Wes that's doing great stuff. I love the social media of all the cooks. Like we were talking a couple weeks ago about branding, and, I was saying, we need to have a business mind and think, and then you corrected me correctly and said branding. Yeah. The brand that we're doing in the competition barbecue industry for podcasts, to me, like, that's why I want to work here, because this is the best one. There's other stuff that may be insightful in different ways, but like, you're an OG, Rob. I like the originality of the show.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we are an OG. I say it on there, original AF. There's one. I said earlier, there was a way up in Cleveland. But no one's done this like we've done it, and we'll talk about it next week on the show. But tonight's all about CB. But next week will be our 300th episode. I can't wait to see what Ty has working on the backside. But I am going to have some contributors to this show from the very beginning up until now. People that have been a part of this show, co-hosts. We're going to bring back Case. Case will be on the show next week. I've reached out to Tony Tanache. Of course, Eddie's going to hopefully be on the show next week. I reached out to Aaron Leslie. I've reached out to just people that have contributed to the show. Jason Druin, Jay Bird. He hasn't replied to me yet. I'm hoping to get Jay Bird back on the show, but we're going to have a great reminisce. 300 episodes of the So Smoking Gooder show. Again, it's like the top 1% in podcasts that get to this level. So, I'm pretty proud of it, and I'm pretty proud of everybody watching the Gooder Gang. Y'all are, like I said earlier, the best part of this show. But we're going to celebrate next week. I hope you guys all tune in next week. Tell your friends, family, whatever. Let's have a big show next week to celebrate our 300th episode. Can't wait for that. Producer Ty, can't wait for what you got coming on. And apparently people are sending videos. Send them to Producer Ty. I would love to hear from all of you guys about maybe what this show has done for you or what it means to you. That would be nice. That would be nice hearing from the Gooder Gang instead of just me. So shout out to Producer Ty. Ty, where can they find you? How can they send a video to you, bro? There it is. He just posted it up there. Martin Ty Cobb on Facebook. Ty, I caught the last tail into that. Will you play Tony's one more time so I can see the full video?
Yeah, I got you. Give me 1 second. Here we go.
Hey, this is your fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Hey, this is Tony Tanache with Why Not Barbecue, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder show. Congratulations on your 300th episode. It still sucks.
It still sucks.
True to Tony, bro. Top fan Tony.
Thanks,
I appreciate that, Tony. All right, let's get the guest and let's get the co-host back in here, Mr. Eddie Morales, Pitfather Barbecue. Eddy, 300, bro. That's a big one. That's a big deal.
That's awesome, bro.
It is. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Let's get CB back in the house. What's up, bro? CB, you made it just before 300, so you are an OG.
Right, they're one of the originals.
After 300, I guess it is, you're just a newbie. But I'm just kidding. No, everybody that's been on, I appreciate it, man. And hey, you're the 299. That's a big deal as well, bro. 299. Yeah. Let's celebrate some CB. Anything that we didn't talk about before we get to some Mount Rushmores and barbecue homies?
Shit, I wish the scale said 299 CB on it. Now let's do some Rushmore.
All right. You know about Mount Rushmore. Ty's going to play some music. We're going to put 4 people on your mountain that have helped you, maybe inspired you, whoever it may be. These are people that have maybe helped you on your barbecue journey. What, maybe somebody you followed along the way, maybe personally or, on TV, whatever it may be, whoever you want to put that has inspired you and helped you on your barbecue Mount Rushmore. Put it up. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Okay. Number 1's going to have to be Mr. Arnie Tex himself.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he showed me a lot in this comp stuff.
Arnie Segovia, Ty.
And he's a bad man, right? I'll take that guy to award me anywhere. Number 2 is going to be Phil. Phil, without, the tutelage and the knowledge I learned from Phil, man, I wouldn't be nowhere near where I'm at now. Another gangster's Bill, man. I can call Bill or text Bill, and he usually helps me out. He's a hell of a cook, hell of a guy. Number 4 is going to be my hometown hero here, good buddy of mine, Ernest Cervantes, be number 4. And my 5th guy, or what do you call him? The gift shop guy?
Gift shop.
The gift shop guy is going to be Mr. Brian Crawford. He taught me a lot in the beginning, back when I used to just go into a store and walk around there and didn't know what all this bullshit was on the wall, and he steered me in the right direction. Or at least used to let me wash his dishes, you know what I mean? But I used to get behind the scenes and see really what's going on. He showed me a lot. Those are my 5 guys.
Muted, Rob.
That's a solid Mount Rushmore. You got Arnie, Phil, Bill, Ernest, and in the gift shop, Brian Crawford. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you would go in his store. He had a great. Is it still there, right?
Yeah, he moved. It moved. It's on closer to Helotes now.
Okay.
But yeah, he still has a store. But yeah, I used to go there all the time. He said, almost give me a whole recipe kind of thing. You know what I mean? Hey, back then help was help. You know what I mean?
Just enough to mess you up a little bit. All right, Eddy, give him the barbecue homie rundown, bro.
Barbecue homie, the guy you call when you're about to get ready to go to cook-off, say, hey, where we going?
Man, I got 2. I think everybody knows who my 2 are.
Wait.
You only get 1.
I know I can only get 1. It's going to have to be Bobby, right? Bobby's my barbecue homie. And
Delgado.
The gumball.
Then you get a gumball machine.
It's going to be Kevin. Me, Bobby, and Kevin, right? So
Kevin Hernandez, Ty. He's marking him down there. That's a good one, man. You got Bobby Delgado. Kevin's gonna be mad though.
Oh, I know it. But hey, Kevin's easier to smooth over than Bobby. Plus, Bobby has colder beer. He always has beer on ice.
There you go. There you go. What's y'all's relationship with Bobby and Kevin, man? How does that work out?
Just met him during the cook-offs. I used to roll up with the crazy golf cart ratchet strapped to a piece of shit offset, driving it in an enclosed trailer, a non-insulated one, right? And Bobby saw me and said, what the fuck's going on with this fucking Mexican over here, right? Driving this whole damn thing, looking like I'm going to a flea market. And he came over and he said, hey, man, how many beers have you drank? I go, shit, I don't know. Before even saying my name's Bobby or nothing, I said, I don't know, dude. He goes, man, we had a bet on you. We've been watching you since the morning when you're going to pass out. That's how I met Bobby, man.
That's a great story. Where was that at? Do you remember?
Where
Or do you have too many?
Carfest.
Carfest, San Antonio.
Yeah.
There it is right there. Bobby Ray says it's a 2-pack. You get you and his dad.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is. Never seen someone drink 87 beers.
Bobby's the man, dude. Bobby's the man. So I'll let you in on a little secret, right? Bobby's got something coming out, right? A special item. He's probably going to be real pissed at me because I'm spilling a little bit of the beans, but I'll just spill the bean juice, not the bean.
All right.
Keep your eyes open and be waiting for this new product that's coming out. I'll be the first one to have it. So when it comes out, go by my campsite and check it out. Nobody's got nothing like this, buddy. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're sure Manny ain't got it already?
Who? No, Manny ain't got it. No.
You sure Kevin ain't got it?
Kevin ain't got it.
All right.
Because I don't got it yet.
That was
you sure
just
Bobby's
juice.
barbecue homie don't have it?
Fuck Bobby's barbecue homie.
All right. So what a great list again. His Mount Rushmore was Arnie, Phil, Bill, and Ernest. In the gift shop, Brian, Crawford, and his barbecue homie, of course, is Bobby Delgado. Just edged out Kevin. And you get a 2-pack with Bobby Ray, the son, right there. Pit Father, you're requested for a rib video on YouTube.
And I already recorded it. I just need to edit it and post it.
There it is.
Coming soon.
You can find it on his OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
My boy got an OnlyFans. All right. All right. Eddie, anything else? What you got? I didn't see your shirt. What you got there, Eddie? Straight gangsta. I like it.
Straight janksta. It's
janksta. Is that the janky leg?
Yeah, janky leg shirt.
Oh, I like it. I like it. It does look like
he sent me the artwork before he put it out. He was like, "What do you think about this?" I'm like, man, that's fucking gangster, bro.
Straight jangsta. All right. Y'all ready to rate? What do you know about this rate my box segment, CB?
I know I've never sent my boxes up there. No one to get hurt. I sent it. No, I never sent it before. Never.
Did you send one today?
No, I've never sent one.
Ty, how many we got today, Ty?
No.
We got at least 12.
All right, we got at least 12. We got about 40 minutes or so left in the show. About 38 minutes left in the show. We probably got enough time for 10 or so boxes. CB, we're going to rate it on the Gooder Gang as well. It's a scale of CBA scale. 10, excellent. 9, very good. 8 is fair. And 7s are personal and Eddie's favorite. So make sure you turn in some good boxes. We've been giving away some.
And I feel like I fell off a little bit.
I feel like you've been pretty light.
So that's why I've been fucking drinking a little bit.
It's the nicer Eddie is the non-drinking Eddie, but we got drinking Eddie tonight, so we'll see where we go. Bobby Stewart says, "Love this part of the show." Come on, all right. This is a lot of the Gooder Gang's favorite part of the show. They say, "Shut up, Rob, and let's get some boxes." All right, Ty, play some music. And we all do poker faces here. Unless you're Jackie Milligan. She gives no poker faces. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. Again, 10, excellent. 9, very good. 8, fair. And 7 is personal, offensive, and very poor. All right, G-Walt, first comment, 9. Be a 10 if they were lined up even. If you give it an 8 or a 7, we would love a comment. A comment would be nice. 8 or 7. 9. 10, Michael Ramirez. AJ George, 9. Daddy Dutch, 9. Stephen Cumming, not evenly spaced, so he gives it a 9. Little Gringo. Get a certified judge here. 8. Looks like you flipped the first 2 slices. Sure does.
Yep.
$9.99. I will let Eddie go last because he's a brisket guy. CB, you're a brisket guy. I'll go first because I'm not a brisket guy. Yeah, I got to give it a 9 as well. If I give it a 10, it's got to be perfect. This is not perfect. This is not terrible. Not terrible. It's a 9. CB?
Yeah, it's a 9 all day. It's just that first slide. See that little black hump right there? But shit, I'd eat it.
100%. Looks good. Go ahead, Eddie.
I'll agree with the 9. It's not terrible.
Okay. Not terrible. Yeah, I do see some clumps. Little Grigo commented. All right, Ty, next box, sir. Man, if we go this quick, we can go through all 12. I'll go last on this chicken box. Eddie, you'll go first. CB second. Gooder Gang, do your thing. Los Gordos said that was his box, so give it an 8. Okay. The brisket box, sorry. Brisket box. Not a bad box, Los Gordos. All right, Gooder Gang, let's go. 9.
I sent you one right now.
Okay. You sent it to me or Ty?
I sent it to you.
Send it to Ty, please, because I can't do both. Ooh. 9, 9, 10, little gringo. All right. 9 looks like a lot of stale smoke hit colors a little off. 10, Twisted D. 9, this is not my box. 6, not my box. 9, wings look thrown in. 10, Firebox. What's up, Firebox? I got a sticker from Firebox. We exchanged decals. Okay, who did I say was first? I said Pitfather. Eddie, go for it.
Man, I'll give it a 9. It is almost a little dark, but I kind of like the color. It looks like, I don't know, maybe it's just some lighting, but it looks like they rubbed some of the sauce off or something. They might have closed the lid and then opened it to take a picture.
Yeah, it's the lid.
And then, but that doesn't look. I like it.
Yeah, it's a 9. 9 for me too. I like it. I like it. I mean, after the first judge tears into it, you're not going to see that spot anyway.
That's a true comment. I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a low 9. I don't like the color, honestly. I'm sorry, whoever's box. I do appreciate the no wingtip. I would also like to see the wings placed more cascading. It seems like somebody mentioned they kind of look like they were thrown in. Kind of feel that same direction, like it was time crunch, put some wings in the box and let's go. Take some time to maybe cascade them like you would a brisket on the side there is all I'm saying. Low 9 for me. Next. And I don't see any bass boating.
Yeah.
So, next. Ricardo, ouch. Second place smoking on the Rio. Damn it, boy. See? I didn't give a 9, still a good score. All right, next. We got a nice pork box. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but poker face, Rob. Poker face. I'll go second here. CB will go last. I'll go first. Eddie, you're second. CB last.
I am second in pork, actually.
Okay, well, then you go second.
Yeah, it just fits.
All right. I do have comments on this. Daddy Dutch 10. Thank you, G. Walt. 9 was not too shabby. Twisted D 10. 10, 10, 9, 10, 10. Trim those okay, here we go. Trim those monies up. Take the rest of the tubes off. Okay. He doesn't like the tubes.
Well, I think he means the tubes that are attached to the money.
Okay. So he likes the middle. I agree with him on this. So. And they're flipped. One to the other. All right, next 10. I'm glad Eddie's here to translate for me because I appreciate it. 9, I suck at pork. But I suck at pork. 9, darker and barker. All right. All right, who's going first? Is that me?
You. Yep.
All right. This is a 10 for me. It's a 10 all day for me, but I do appreciate what Eric said. Yeah, you can trim those up a little bit. They don't need to be so big, the monies. You can see where the true money is. But the fact that you've made that decision, you're going to go large monies, and they are symmetrical here. I don't like the fact that the first two are opposite. You know, you can see the top one, the bottom of the other. Still a 10. That's a 10 for me. Good looking box. Next.
Man, although I'm always killing it whenever.
No.
I'm always killing whenever they leave the extra shit on. This one doesn't look too bad. And I'll give it a 10. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's a 10 for me too. Even if they're large monies like that, if it all stays intact and it's still tender, same tenderness all the way around, you nail it, right?
This is Firebox's barbecue. Ours from Weatherford, Panicking on Time, also suck on pork. They're an outlaw cooker, so they don't cook pork, bro. For someone that doesn't cook pork, that's a pretty good pork box. Where'd you end up, Firebox? Where'd you end up in the at the contest? That's a good looking box. All right. Next box time. I think it's a brisket box. I'll go first. I'll let you two pick who wants to go last because y'all are both doing well in brisket. Mid-pack, Firebox said. That was a good-looking box, bro. Different lighting in 9. Ringo. All right, Gooder Gang, let's go. Make some comments here. 8, don't like the color. 9, 10, James Dodson. Probably a 10, lighting may not be good, yeah. 9, South Texas Blaze. 9, Daddy Dutch. What's up, Daddy Dutch? Daddy Dutch, I better see a video from you, by the way. I think the lighting's making this look grayer than it is. I kind of agree with you, 10. I think it's the lighting. All right, I'll go first here. That's a 10. I mean, laid in there, 95% perfect. It looks good. I like the edges. I can't fault it too much. I actually like a little fat on the bottom of these slices. Not too much, not too little. That's a 10 from me. Who's next?
CB.
That's a 10 for me too. Is that a little puddle on the first slice, or is that a reflection right there?
Could be both. I don't know. Doesn't kill me though. Either way.
Man, if it clean that up, it's a 10.
So you don't like to see a puddle?
I don't like to see one little puddle. You know what I mean? It's a 10. I like it. 10.
Timers than you say. Eddie, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that was a second place brisket with the GC. That was my box.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, I did. I didn't notice that fucking puddle till after I looked at the picture. And man, for some reason, bro, in my trailer, I got so many fucking lights, and it still doesn't look good. Like the pictures still suck. I don't know why.
What did you say this was? Where'd it place at?
Second place at that last GC I had with when I went and did that one in Cora.
Oh, the IBCA one?
Yeah.
Nice.
The first time somebody can ever say, "Eddie, clean your fucking box," and he puts it there.
I know. But
all 10s, Eddie.
I don't know why the fucking my lighting sucks in there. I got a shitload of fucking lights.
You need a warmer light, apparently. Cuero is where you were. Daddy Dutch, I said I need a video, not a farm porn one. No, definitely not. All right, next box, sir.
No, we have to go.
Poker face. Ricky says, need a headlamp for that pick. You need a Ring camera.
Man, I ordered one on Amazon. It fucking sucked. I need to get a new one.
G Waltz in the house. I like this dude. G Walt. Micah. He already told me, he's like, when I GC, I'm on your show. I was like, all right. Well, so does CB. Took him 3. Micah.
Take you 3 years.
Took him 3. Took him 3 in 3 years. All right. 8. Broken wing. It's not broken. It is still kind of out there. 9. James Dodson.
Oh, shit.
Personal having trouble setting the saws. It looks as though, it looks like you're having a little trouble. That's chicken, all right. 7. Josh Hale's in the house. What's up, Josh Hale? Somebody that doesn't like wingtips. He does like to put the wings out quite a bit. I'm the last MF that needs to be judging chicken right now. But 8 looks rough on the edge. 8 splotchy. I want to go last on this box here. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, go ahead, CB.
An 8. An 8, man.
James Dodson needs to get 5 GCs to get on this show. Hey, I hear you got to get a release from Mike Steele, James, before I can get you on. Apparently, you're locked in over there, bro. Did you say 8? Did you give it a reason? I'm sorry.
It's splotchy, but I mean, it's hard to set the sauce any longer on that thing too. You know what I mean? It looks wet. I don't know. It's an 8 for me.
How can they help this splotchiness, CB? You know?
Yeah, you see all the spots where you missed with a little bit of the seasoning, and looked like he cooked that shit hot, but he got hot. 8
All
for
right.
me.
Eddie, go ahead, bro.
Well, it's a fucking 7 for me.
A 7?
Not a fucking 7. I'm sorry. It's just a 7. just a regular 7.
Just a regular 7.
I think what happened here is, man, there's too much seasoning on there. They didn't cook it hot enough, so the seasoning didn't stick right. So when they start saucing it, and it washed off the rub, and it's way too much rub also.
Yeah, 7 for Eddie. I'll give it an 8. It is very splotchy. I don't like the sauce is not set correctly. That wing is still sitting up a little high as well, like it was cooked too hot and never settled in. Probably done. Bet it was probably tasty as shit.
Yeah.
But as far as appearance goes, yeah, a little less seasoning on the top, and maybe apply the sauce a little earlier than what you did here to get that going. Flip that thing over and you can't get that set. Yeah, flip it over if you can't get it set. No wingtip. Seasoning clumpy and splotchy on sauce. So Josh apparently loves it. I'll give it an what did I say? That score yet? 8. 8 for me. 7. Yeah. All right, next.
No, that's gray. Sorry.
This was filmed in Eddie's trailer, apparently.
Mine didn't look that bad.
No, this is.
I mean, that looks great.
This is the cinematic view of a brisket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could be a CBA box. Probably a CBA box. Stephen Cumby, 7. Was that Stephen? Was that the chicken? Or who's? Anybody want to claim that chicken? I bet it was first place. It's pretty good. Fucking 7. Oh, he went there. He's like, I'm done. Ma meatloaf, 8. Man, I guarantee you this was in the dust in Weatherford, where no sun could penetrate.
Jackie.
Where's Jackie? It looks. That's a little more words than Jackie normally adds. Normally it's just a ooh or a no or a next. Jackie's awesome. 7 needs moisture, a little au jus. 8, that's a lot of fat and bad lighting. Okay, it's mine. Look bad this weekend. Was that your chicken, Donnie? Or is that your brisket? I don't know what you're claiming here. Don't claim if it's yours on brisket. Probably cloudy day. 8, bad lighting. 9. I'll go first here. I do like fat. You heard me earlier. I like to see a perfect amount of fat, meaning not too much, not too little. That's a lot right there. I do like the layout here. It's definitely a lighting issue for me here, but I'm going to give it an 8, high 8, maybe a 9 even, but the fat is hard to overcome in the lighting. CB.
Now I'm going to give it an 8. I don't like the first slice, or that last slice is standing straight up. That's an 8 for me. It's an 8 for me, buddy.
Donnie said, hell no. I guess he's talking about the chicken. All right, man, where's the smoke ring in the last 2 from Bobby? 8 from this angle, drier than a popcorn fart. Josh Hale. I love it. Josh is in the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8 also.
8? All right.
I don't care about the fat though. The first slice, I mean, it's just the color, and it might be lighting, but man, I can't tell if it does have a shitload of au jus or if it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because some parts look like it does, but I don't know. Maybe they just left it sitting there for too long.
Little gringo Eric's in the house. Eric, if a judge sees that first slice and they don't like fat, I mean, it's totally possible that they...
KCBS, you take that shit off.
Yeah, you can just not eat the fat. I mean, this is
I wouldn't turn
score.
in fat in KCBS.
I'll
turn in
score,
fat
but
Texas, but not KCBS.
I don't know. I would, if I were a judge, if I don't like fat, I'm just not going to eat it. I'm just going to take the top. That's a whole lot of lean there that you can choose from. All right, next box, please. I want to go last on this one. I'm sorry. Eddie can go first. CB second.
And I trimmed my chickens earlier, Rob. You'd be proud. I fucking cut them wingtips off.
And this probably is a reinforcement of why you do it. Hatch is in the house. What's up, Hatch? Happy birthday, Hatch. We got to celebrate his birthday.
Hey, Ty, did you get that one, Ty? Say one to Ty.
All right, here we go. All right, Ty got it. Little Gringo, you don't turn in that much fat in KCBS. Only a little sliver if you need it as a Band-Aid to hold that slice together. Okay. 8 was sauce with splotchy. Or is this one? I'm sorry, this one. I'm giving it 8. The wing is scratching. Wing is scratching its balls. Okay. 8. Oh, scratching its balls. Got it. Smoking and toasting. There's a solid chicken cook right there. I'm a wingtip guy, but this one is all tip. 8. Looks like I sacrificed a cup bird. Wingtip, baby. Josh likes it. 9.
Damn.
Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. 8 sauce on foil. Okay, I'm fine with it.
Oh, that foil looks like shit.
It does. It does look like. I feel like I'm being tough. No, you're not. You're not. 8, low 8. Rob is disappointed with the tiny hidden. 8. All right, Jace, just the tip. There's a lot of tip here. Who'd we say? Eddie, we said you were first.
I'll go 8.
Why?
Well, it looks, I don't know, man. I just don't like how it looks. I don't like how it's laid in there. It looks like they grabbed it and kind of stretched it long ways. Color, little, doesn't really pop for me.
All right, 8 for Eddie.
That's it, man. Yeah, it's a little too much.
CB, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be an 8 for me too. I think. I don't like the way they set that sauce on there. Probably the way they set it when they cooked it. You know what I mean? And it stayed like that. That's an 8 for me, but it probably tastes good. It looks like it tastes fucking good. Yeah.
Tastes good. The sauce is not as set as I would like it. I do like the bass boating. I can see a little pepper. I'm fine with that. Micah made a great point. It looks like it's sacrificed half like the other. I don't know, like there should be a little more backbone on this thing. But man, this is why I am team no wingtip right here. This wingtip is the star of the freaking show. This is a chicken that is afraid. It's like you busted in the door and they're covering up all the breast right here and they're embarrassed. But this is what this chicken wingtip is doing right here. Cut that thing off, show the beautiful chicken breast, and you'll be fine. Right here. I'm not going to give it a 7 because I do like the bass boating. The sauce is not too bad. But yeah, and again, whoever's box this is, we should not even be noticing foil, but I notice foil here because it is crumpled. It is like, I don't know what's going on here with that foil. It's an 8. It's a low 8 for me. Next. I'll let you two figure out who wants to go first here. Gooder gang, do your thing.
Nine slices.
Ty, how many more boxes do we have? We got about 13 more minutes left in the show.
We've got plenty of boxes. I got as many boxes as you need.
All right. Well, you time it out, my man.
That smoke ring looks just like the other two that he said didn't have smoke rings.
Bobby?
Yeah.
Hooters with a sweater. James on that other chicken. Rob said, show me the booby. Yeah. 10 for me. G. Walt on this brisket.
It's probably his.
Maybe.
Only somebody that's their box would give this a 10.
9 smoking and toasting. A little too much sauce. Looks like it's fixing to fall apart. Low 8, high 7. Little Gringo, don't apologize for your scores, bro. We appreciate your scores. You're helping everybody watching. You're helping everybody watching do better. And that's the point of this show. 9, seasoning washed away like all my dreams. James does need to be on the show. Win another one, James. We'll get you back.
He's been on the show, right?
I feel like he has, but he said he hasn't. He said he hasn't. 9. Okay, deeper smoke ring. 8 for Josh. Low 9, high 8. Spices all over the place. 8. Bark has no bark. Bark has no bark. Brisket has a sunburn. The bark is washed off. All right, I'll go first here. I mean, I'll give it an 8. It looks like it's Sauce City on this brisket here. Like I can see that thing is just sauced all day long. I do like the layout though. I mean, they trimmed it perfectly. I mean, it looks like it fits in the box very well. But it looks like it's too much sauce for me. So I'm gonna give it an 8. I don't know who was second. Y'all decided who was second.
I'll go. Yeah, the trim job, they're on the right track, right? The trim job looks great. But that bark never set, and then too much makeup at the end with the sauce. It's just too wet. It had a shot at one point, but
before they cooked it.
I'll make one last comment. Go ahead. I'm sorry, CB.
No, you're good. I'm gonna go with 8. You're on the right track, but I don't like the bark's too washed off and it's too wet for me.
Those 7 slices from the back to the front are perfect, and those last 2 are just like thrown in there. Still doesn't change my score. Go ahead, Eddie.
It's not
Mike.
It's not the worst brisket I've seen in my whole entire life, but I'll give it an 8. I really want to give it a 7, but it's not that bad. It just looks sloppy, honestly.
Little Gringo says that's too much sauce even for KCBS. There's a lot of sauce on that thing. That's all I can see.
It's just sloppy.
Yeah. All right. Probably first place. If you want to claim it, claim it.
G-Walt, where'd you place, bro?
Next. Same protein, way different.
Nah, it was
G-Walt's 8th. It was his. Did you know it was his?
I didn't know it was his, but he gave it a 10.
Yeah, he gave it a 10.
Oh, he gave it a 10.
Yeah.
8th in Concan.
It probably tastes badass, right?
It probably did.
Damn. Hey, what sauce did you use? I need some
Sweet Baby Ray's all day.
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Are you burning cooker, Rob? Turning burn-ins?
I cook them. I don't always turn them in.
I think that's where I fucked up over there at Weatherford. I did all kinds of shit that I don't usually do.
Did you turn in burn-ins?
And I turned in burn-ins. They were really good. Bill, I took one to Bill, and he's like, bro, fucking all day, turn it in.
I feel like you needed to turn in burn-ins. I had some really good ones. I just, at the last minute, I said, I'm not turning them in. I don't know. G-Walt's 10 on this box. 9, Twisted D. Shining Like Veneers, 9, James Dodson. I saw a movie last night. I saw that Mickey 17. I don't know if y'all heard about it yet, but wasn't bad.
Did they have a brisket like this?
No. Just throwing some conversation out while the Gooder Gang comments. 9. Turn in burn-ins in Weatherford. First time cooking them. How'd you do, Steve? 10. South Texas. Looks like someone hit this one with some duck fat on the slices. 9. Burn ends look good though. All right.
Prime.
Since this is brisket, I will go. Okay. Let me look at it one more time. This doesn't scream 10 to me. It's a 9. Doesn't scream 8 at all. It's a high 9, low 10 for me. I like the burn ends. I'm all right with the color. Looks like it's hard to tell from this angle, but they look thin, the slices here. I'd like to see a little thicker slice, but I'll give it a high 9 for me. Whoever's next is next.
Man, I feel like it looks like it's almost perfect, but if you're real picky, it's just, man, it's just really that first slice on the back kind of laying sideways. But I'll give it a 9. It looks really good.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna give it a 10, right? Not to be a nitpick, but it's that back slice. 9.9 or a 10.
All right.
It's pretty good.
10.
I bet you got a 10. Somebody still put this score.
I bet it got a 10. We're probably being dickheads here, me and Eddie.
Right.
But,
it looks all right.
who wants to claim it? What was that? How'd that score? Next box, Ty.
Damn the girl.
Spider-Man.
Look at that knife. That is a knife.
That fucking foil though, bro.
No, that foil's solid, bro.
Planchao.
That's
10.
They ironed it.
That's a 10. Ironed it. That's a 10 full job, bro.
Yeah. Sure.
Thanks for not being an asshole, CB. See, that was so smoking and toasting. I said high 9. Almost a 10. Do better. Do better. That's a duck. 9, 10. 10. Edward. Solid box. Turn the breast forward. 10. Agree. I had some great advice, Hatch. Turn the breast forward. Love that color. I do too. Foil. That foil is solid. Pretty slick bird. 9. There's a roach on there. I mean, is it me or do my eyes go to that wingtip?
It's you, bro.
Okay, maybe it is me. I have a fetish, apparently. Anti-fetish.
Tip fetish.
Anti-tip. No, I don't have a tip fetish. That's wrong. Chicken doing Pilates. Yeah, that chicken doesn't miss leg day or thigh day. Look at that thing. That's some lean ass thigh. 9. Ozempic chicken. 10. All right. I'll go first here since we can comment. Love the color. Love the set sauce. Love the bass boating. That chicken wing is other than the foil, that chicken wing is the star of this show right here. I cannot get past that. That thing is like going to stab the leg right there. Just cut it off, people. Please show the breast and flip that thing forward. I'll still give you a high 9. Can't give you a 10 on that bird. That's a 9 for me. Eddie?
Man, I don't see anything lower than fucking 10. Fucking color is perfect. I mean, sauce is set perfect. The seasoning well spread. Looks fucking great. And that foil. I need to take that foil class.
Maybe I'm being a dick. CB, what'd you say?
It's a 10 all day. It's a 10, buddy.
Yeah.
Even Josh Hale gave it a 9.
I know.
That's a first place bird all day.
Whose bird was it? Was it first place?
That's mine.
The foil was first place. Was that yours?
That's mine. That's my bird. Yeah, that's my bird this weekend.
Was it first place?
First place.
Yeah, bro. I mean, how can?
Why didn't you flip it forward though, bro? What are you thinking here?
And this is the only time I say I don't even mind that. I just fucking picture perfect bird.
Or what was Crystal thinking here? Why not flip the breast forward? I heard her. She want no. I the only thing I would say, and people said in the comments too, flip that breast forward. And why?
Man, I just think when you go in there to cut it, you're gonna cut long ways down with the breast. And instead of cutting sideways with that breast is forward, unless you're a lefty. But if you're right, you're gonna stick that knife right there at the top and go straight down.
All right. Well, maybe turn in the other side where you can cut the breast too.
Can we get a foil class?
No shit, that foil.
Got you, buddy.
Crystal, we need a foil class. All right, next.
Well, shit.
I can tell whoever boxed this put a lot of time and effort into this box. It looks
not in the foil though.
Nope. I got the foil sideways. I got it the wrong way.
They need Crystal's foil class here. Yeah, they got it the wrong way. Flip that foil. Honestly, I would rather see the foil on the sides and not the back. because the food will cover the front and the back. So, pro tip. Not even a pro tip, just a tip. What's that sauce? Oh, Jackie was asking. You want to share what that sauce was? Up to you. You don't
On
have
the
to.
bird?
Yeah.
Some secret stuff.
All right, secret, Jackie.
Stay tuned. I'm telling you.
That does look good. This, like I said, everything about it. I love the set sauce. The only thing I just don't like and I love the bass boat. I said it all what I wanted to say. I'm just high 9, low 10. Sorry. All right. Who else we got here? Nope. 8 looks like they took my pretty box. Shook the shit out of it. 7, too much. Sometimes, where was it? Sometimes less is more. You're only feeding 6 judges. Jackie, love it. Pass. I'll go first here. Man, that is a lot here. And like I said earlier, I can tell the pitmaster was very proud of their pork here. But man, that's just a lot here. I'll give it a 9 though. I can't give it a 10. I give it a 9. Eddie, we got one more tie. Pick your best one tie, and then we'll do that one, and we'll close the show.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay.
Huh?
Why?
Medallions. Some of them look okay, but man, the ones in the top right, coming down, maybe like the four of them look really bad, and that pool looks like I could use it to floss my teeth.
All right, CB.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9. There's a couple of monies that are a little funky in there. We just pulled them out and then squeezed your row together. Even make your row a little bit shorter. You don't have to put a whole line all the way in there just to fit it in there, but take the bad ones out and just make your line a little bit shorter in there.
Ty, we're requested. We have not had one rib box. So if you got a rib box that you're able to do, sorry to cut you off, CB. Finish that last statement, bro.
I would just take the monies that are not so perfect. Don't put it in the box if it's not perfect. Even if your line of money's got to be shorter, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Second place at Weatherford.
Second place at Weatherford. That's Twisted D in the house.
That looks like shit, but good job, bro.
Bro. It does not. What did I give it? I gave it a 9. I gave it a 9.
Yeah.
Man, I like that thumb too, right there on the side.
Hey, Donnie, take Crystal's foil class. That will definitely help. One last one to close out the show.
There you go.
We got another one. I'm just kidding.
I see some toenails. I see a little bass. Eddie, since you won first place ribs in Weatherford, you go last. I'll go second. CB will go first.
Man, I'm gonna give it a 9. Right, it looks good, except
we weren't ready for you yet. Oh. Let's go. Hold on, Steve. We got one score in from Steve. 9. Why not push them together? Maybe they were, and they couldn't get together. 9. They long as fuck. Are they long? You think they're long?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. 9 from Donnie. 8 reminds me of the song "Keep Them Separate." You gotta keep them separated. Bang. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. We got 50K strong. 2 hours in. It's 10 o'clock. It is a school night, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to CB Barboza, our guest.
Isn't it spring break?
Yeah, spring break.
I think last week was spring break for us anyway. 9 Rookaroo. All right, let's go. CB, go for it.
Why does that box look so small? You know what I mean? There's only 4 ribs in there. And, I'm gonna give it a 9. The two toenails on the left are painted, and then they ran out of toenail polish for the other two.
Yeah, see
just,
it.
Just squeeze them together, man. It looks good. I mean, it's right there. And then on that back row, that second rib was that little black spot. Get that shit out of there, buddy. And it would have been
the second rib on the bottom.
On the bottom, see that black spot?
Yeah, yep. That may be covered. That may be a light thing, though. No. James is in Delaware, 11:05. Well,
9 from you.
Appreciate you, James Dodson. All right, Eddie. Oh, me. I'm next. I like the Bass Bowden. I like the set sauce. I don't like the separation here. Toenails are fine. I tell you what, though, boys and girls, that bottom rack is held together way better than that top rack. I would give this a very high 9, low 10. I'm going to give it a 9, a high 9. Just because I want some. Those are definitely two separate racks. To the right, to the left. They're just not sitting together. They're not mating. So, 9. Eddie?
Man, individual ribs, they look pretty badass. But the actual box, the layout, I give it an 8.
I agree with you on that comment. Individual, yeah, the Bass Bowden, the sauce set, the toenails, good. But the way it's set here, that's what we're trying to do. You 8 though, Eddie?
Yeah, I'll give it an 8.
All right. Whose box was that?
I like if you're gonna do toenails, do both toenails. If you're gonna do, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Gooder Gang, for sending in all those boxes. Let's get producer Ty in here. How many did we still have, Ty? Could we have kept going?
We got 16 more.
Damn.
Yeah.
16 more. Well, thank you guys and gals for sending in those boxes, but we just cannot do a full show. I mean, we could do a full show. We need to do a full show of just rate my boxes with a panel of judges. But tonight was all about CB Barboza, his first time on the show, man. Thank you very much. Shout out to you and your wife, Crystal. You guys are killing it right now. Like I said, 8 contests, 7 are in the top 10, 2 GCs, 1 RGC. I feel like you're going to be a force this entire year. We're all going to be chasing you. Hopefully you continue to do what you're doing and don't get a hammy and let Eddie catch you down the line or Josh Hale or somebody like that. But before we let you go, man, anybody you want to give a shout out to or people you want to appreciate before we get you out of here, my man?
Man, just a big shout out to my team. Even though you just see me and Crystal out there, there's a lot of people behind us for sure. Deep Nutrition out of Hondo. Stop by and get some of their teas and their energy stuff to stay hydrated. They keep us hydrated out on the trail. Shout out to my sponsor, Hard Rock. Man, without them, we couldn't do this, right? Stop by and see me. I got some Hard Rock seasoning, buddy. And I'll tell you a little secret about it if you stop by my camp. But yeah, a huge shout out to Robert Myers. He keeps us going. My compadre Jaime Rodriguez, Big Cat, Jonathan Garcia, Bobby, Kevin, Mr. J Mac, man, all those guys are behind us, a big support team that we have. And stop by. Also, Juan Polanco. Man, I can go on and on forever, right? But stop by the camp, drink a beer, bring a beer. Bring 2 beers and drink 1. So that's the rule, buddy. You gotta bring 2.
Donate 1.
You can't come empty-handed, but yeah,
that's how much it costs you to go visit CB. A fucking beer.
1 beer. You bring 2 beers and we start talking barbecue.
Well, Bobby said he's never seen somebody drink 87 beers and still be standing.
Shout out to Los Gordos too for their seasonings. Got some good stuff, man. Y'all need to try some of their stuff too.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you very much, CB. It's been a long time coming. Like I said, shout out to you and Crystal, man. You guys continue to keep killing it, man. We appreciate you being a first-time guest, not the only time. We'll get you back on here 100%. Let's get Eddie in here real quick. My boy Eddie's still. Eddie, any closing comments before we get you out of here? And real quick, y'all stick around before we continue. Before we get y'all out of here for good, we'll have a little quick just debriefing after the show.
We'll rate more boxes or what?
No, we're done.
Nah, man, fucking keep killing that CB. That's it, bro.
All righty.
In Pleasanton.
We'll see Eddie and hopefully CB in Pleasanton.
Hopefully not CB.
Yeah, no shit, right?
And Del Rio's closer, bro.
Producer Ty, get in here, my man.
Hey.
What'd you think of the show tonight, CB? Got to meet CB?
Yeah, I like CB. I can't wait to see him out on the trail there somewhere.
100%. All right. Well, I'll drop y'all down because I wanna give y'all a preview of next week. It is our 300th episode. Tonight was all about CB number 299. We are entering rare air and podcasting live show formats. We got 300 episodes. We're gonna bring back the OG co-host, Mr. Case Hahn, will be here, and our current co-host, Mr. Eddy Morales, will also be here. I reached out to Aaron Leslie. He's a big contributor to the show. I reached out to Tony Tanache. He's in Singapore. He may be reaching out. We don't know yet. Jason Druin, one of the OG people that started with us on this deal. Of course, producer Ty will be here. So I'm excited to bring episode number 300, which is crazy to say. That means we've been doing this a very long time. And I appreciate all of you guys and gals, the Gooder Gang. That's why we do it. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we're going to be talking some So Smoking Gooder show next week. A lot of these, I just feel like we're just a group that continues to just hope that we turn out some good stuff for you guys and entertain you guys and gals, and that's what we're trying to do. So next week, episode number 300. I'm excited to bring it to you. And if you've sent videos to Ty, thank you very much. I can't wait to see them. And if you haven't, send them to Ty Cobb. I'd love to see everybody's video about, celebrating episode 300. It'll mean a lot to me, and I hope you guys feel in your hearts to do it. Guys and gals, whatever it may be. We'll see you next week. Colin, thank you. We'll see you next week. Episode number 300 this coming Wednesday. We are out. Case, close this out, my man.
Good night to all of you wonderful people in Barbecue Nation. You too, California.